Hey guys, so today I want to go over Simple Spawner and some of its settings and features. So let's open up the holotape and get started. Firstly, I wanted to take a look at the spawn list. There are a lot of NPCs here to pick from. In order to add an NPC to the spawn list, just click on it. Clicking on an NPC multiple times will give it a higher chance of spawning. Look at all those NPCs. Next, I'd like to go over spawn group size. When Simple Spawner spawns NPCs, it has the capability of spawning NPCs in groups, and you can specify how big these groups are. Group size is recalculated for each group spawn, and is calculated by determining a random number in between the minimum and maximum group size that is set by the player. This can allow for a more dynamic experience. Next, I'd like to go over the number of NPCs that can spawn before cooldown. Cooldown is a state in which the spawner stops spawning entirely for a specified amount of time, and the player has the capability of selecting how many NPCs will actually spawn before cooldown begins. Naturally, the player selects a number of NPCs to spawn before cooldown starts, and once that number of NPCs has been spawned by the spawner, cooldown starts. Speaking of cooldown, the player can select the minimum and maximum number of seconds that cooldown lasts. And just like with group size, the cooldown time limit is calculated as being a random number of seconds that is selected in between the minimum and maximum number of seconds that the player specified. Now, to go over spawn distance. Spawn distance is the number of feet away that spawns are placed from the player. This number can be specified by the player, of course. Lastly, I'd like to point out the vanilla NPC deletion feature. If you would like all vanilla NPCs in the world to be deleted, you can do that. Just enable vanilla NPC deletion in the holotape. This will make the world feel more like a sandbox, in which you can set up war theaters at your own discretion. Alright, now that we've gone over everything, I'm going to go ahead and show you a montage of some of the battles I've created with this mod. Enjoy! Alright everyone, I hope you all enjoyed my battle montage, and I look forward to seeing what kind of war theaters you guys create with Simple Spawner.